I just started it.
9-point lead once again, 45-36. Turnover by Drexel. Ashburn looking to push. Ashburn settling down. Hesitation move out to Quante. Swing it to Batty. Going through the lane. A lot of contact. And he will be going to the line. Trying to come back from the break. Have we been on?
Yeah, you have. It's just
Can you plug this in? I can't see it. Okay. Check it. Check it. Okay, well actually no. Go check it.
Did you select the second mic too?
Huh?
Did you select the second mic too? I mean, what you just did?
There's like, yeah, because you're not talking. Oh my god. Okay. Like on audio, I did the mic. Like, I picked stereo, not multi-channel. I think that's what I used. I don't even know which one I picked. Yeah, no, that's, yeah.
Hit the ball there. Procaster Pro Stereo.
Yeah, pretty good.
Back from the first media timeout of the second half. Dylan Batty with the aggressive move as he was fouled by Cole Hargrove. Cole Hargrove with two personals, something to keep an eye on. Not exactly foul trouble as we've entered the second half. But Dylan Batty knocks down the first free throw.
Dylan Batty going right into the difficulties.
We are back. Hopefully everybody listening hears us loud and clear.
Right.
Dylan Batty goes 2 for 2 from the line. Impressive stuff from the freshman. In the first 3 games of the season, he has really showed a lot.
Well, he's the AAC Freshman of the Week for a reason, James.
47-36. The lead is stretched to 11 for Temple. 15:30 to go. Garcia off the mark from 3. Garcia Adston wearing number 22 for Temple. Yame Butler going baseline, finding Hargrove.
Wow.
And you know what? That jump pass is usually not very successful, but he was lucky to find.
Especially off 1 foot.
Off 1 foot. Usually that's a turnover waiting to happen, but Butler found Hargrove for the lay. 9-point lead. 47-38. Jamal Mashburn from 3. It's
there
good.
It is. Keep him coming. He's just got to keep him coming. He just needs to keep seeing it go in.
Mashburn, before that, he was only taking 2 threes, 0 for 2 on the night. Now 1 for 3. McGee from 3. Doesn't return the favor. Butler with the offensive rebound. McGee again. That one's good.
And McGee was flying off the ball there. Relocated perfectly.
Pat, you know the most annoying guy on the court to guard is the guy who never stops moving.
Right.
Kobe McGee did not stop moving on that play.
Or in our case, soccer players.
Or yeah, exactly. Steph Curry, the all-time GOAT at never ceasing to stop moving on the offensive end. Shot clock at 5 for Temple. Sanford operating, pull-up J. Off the mark, rebounded by Butler. Drexel pushing it. McGee has it on the right wing. Finding Butler. He lets it fly. Yame Butler can't get it to go. Rebounded by Steve Settle. And that last McGee 3, once again, was caused by an offensive rebound from Drexel.
Right.
That has been a problem for Temple. 13:45. Mashburn has a lane. Had an easy point-blank layup, but left it short.
You got hit pretty hard there, James.
Shane Blakeney swinging it over to Garcia. Adston back to Blakeney, now finding McGee on the right wing. Going for the steal was Batty, and that's going to be a jump ball. Possession arrow favoring Drexel.
And Dylan Batty got away with one there. He really did. He gambled on that. Kind of a freshman decision on defense there. But it doesn't feel like he can do a whole lot of wrong for the Owls right now, James.
And most likely on those attempts at a steal, you want to go with the inside hand as well. On that play, Dylan Batty using the incorrect hand on the attempt of a steal.
One of the bigger lineups that you'll be able to see from this Temple team. Jamal Mashburn listed at 6'2". Everybody else 6'5" or taller.
Barry, Mashburn, Batty, Settle, and Jameel Brown are the 5 out there for Temple. Butler in the corner. Out to Panov. Shot clock at 3. Blakeney's got to let it fly. Off the mark. Rebounded by the 6'10" Steve Settle. The lead remains 9, 50-41. 13-minute mark. We have approached in the second half. Steve Settle on Butler. Through the lane, Steve Settle, and he gets fouled by Yame Butler. Steve Settle staying aggressive.
Yeah, Butler kind of swiped over his head as Settle went up. You can't really do that. They're going to call that most of the time. Really hard to nip it cleanly there on a play like that.
Just the 3rd shot attempt of the night for Steve Settle. 2 for 4 from the line right now as he looks to improve. 12 for 19, excuse me, is a team for Temple. Now 13 for 20. 10-point lead now, 51-41. Settle looking to make it an 11-point lead. Second free throw by Steve is left short. Now 13 for 21 as a team for Temple from the free throw line. Continuing to struggle in that regard. The lead stays at 10, 51-41. Drexel. McGee operating. Kobe McGee, who had a great game against Colgate. Yame Butler giving it back to McGee. His three-pointer is good. Kobe McGee with now 5 for 8 from the field, 2 for 5 from 3. Kobe McGee finding a groove. 44-51. Drexel finding themselves back into this one.
Interesting there from Jamal Mashburn, trying to draw the foul, leaping into his defender. Dylan Batty luckily was able to make the catch and go back up strong.
And
drew a foul, but that was Jamal Mashburn.
In that regard.
Well, most of the time now, that'll be an offensive
foul, yeah. 12-11 to play in the second half, excuse me. Dylan Batty.
And Batty is just physical beyond his years down low. Victor Panov barely even let him catch the ball there, and he mauled him. He mugged him down low.
You can't teach strength.
No.
You cannot teach strength.
When you have an uncle that was a top 5 pick in the NBA and a dad that was a 4-year player here at Temple on an Elite 8 team, that pretty genetic.
7-point lead for Temple, 51-44. Quante Berry through the lane.
Oh my goodness!
And Dylan Batty right on cue. Put back dunk with one hand. Dylan Batty, are you kidding me? This kid's only a freshman. And a steal by Berry. Berry the other way, and he slams it. And Leah Cornish is lit up. 11-point lead.
Turns to the crowd, flailing his arms.
Back-to-back dunks for Temple, and Drexel wants to talk it over. And the crowd erupts here at Liacouras Center. 55-44 is the lead. 11:32 to play in this second half. We're going to keep it rolling here on WHIP Radio.
The charge off the bench there to get his guys was Bobby Jordan, who used to coach at Drexel.
Oh, man.
He was fired up.
We got to see a replay coming out of the timeout on that Betsy dunk.
He is, we were just talking about it, had a father that went to an Elite Eight at Temple. I believe he went to 2 Elite Eights in 1991 and 1993. His uncle, Tony, was a top 5 pick in 1997. His younger brother, Dawson, is a 5-star in the class of 2027 and was recently offered by Temple. Dylan was the 5A State Player of the Year in Texas.
Dallas kid.
Yeah. So, basketball and the Batty family go hand in hand pretty well.
I guess the saying runs in the family is a thing for a reason, because they got something going on in that Batty family.
Something that his mom's feeding them, the grandma with his dad and his uncle, who knows. But Dylan Batty has been the best freshman in the American Conference.
I genuinely think this might be the best first 3-game stretch from a freshman I've seen at Temple in my 4 years. Now as a senior, I think for a freshman player, this is by far the best I've seen a freshman look.
Well, obviously this is my second year here, but I can confidently say this just based on the numbers. In their freshman class, this is the best freshman class Temple has had.
Yeah.
They're the highest ranked freshman class in the American Conference right now, heading into this season, thanks to the late addition of Baba Duradola, who was a 4-star in the class of 2025 before he reclassed, finished as a 3-star. So 3 3-stars for the Temple class of 2024. Aiden Tobiason, a 4-star out of St. Elizabeth in Delaware, Dylan Batty out of Lancaster in Texas, and Baba Duradola out of DME Academy. What Dylan is an element of fearlessness.
Yeah.
Going up against Cole Hargrove, who is huge, 6'8", 250, and